This week we are heading to the Teeming graveyard for our challenge. And Rosita, Fighter Rosita, is the star hero. She's absolutely amazing, really, as leader of a melee team. I'm also going to bring Tyrese here. He's just great. And Glenn, because this is a loot type mission, and I kind of want to give this a go. Is it any good? Don't really know. Gonna give it a go. So, we've got some goos to deal with, we know that. We're taking away one of their strengths. One of the main things that they can do, of course, is that they can explode and stun anybody if you kill them with a ranged attack. We don't have any ranged characters, so, you know, that ain't gonna happen. It's worth reading Rosita's leadership trait, what exactly it does, because there's lots of facets to her ability. It can seem a little confusing at first, but yeah, I mean, she is just, she's an absolutely top tier melee character hero. Kind of liking that scythe. It looks a little strange in their hands. So what have we got in this mission? That is just a straight up grab the loot mission. Each box is going to have loot because you need to get all three. I didn't notice any traps. Should have looked to see if they were glowing red, see if anything sprung when we searched them. But I don't think there was. You've got some goos. It's a sort of a medium-sized map. So taking melee characters, perfectly legitimate. Taking ranged characters, yeah, sure, just don't let those goos explode near you. Nice, simple, straight up mission. Teeming Graveyard, I don't know if I've seen this weekly challenge before. Maybe a common one? Don't know. Open the gate and get to safety before the herd overruns you. Now, I am tempted to bring another bruiser, specifically Mr. Theodore Douglas, with the riot shield, because that can herd the enemies. I don't think we need Glenn's specific abilities right now. Let's get Tyrese charged up. He's going to be a bit of an asset because we can, of course, slow down the walkers with his ability. So, be handy. Let's just move up. Let's just advance. Yeah, so metalheads, of course, just very, very tough cookies. Hard nuts to crack. But you can stun them, which is very, very useful. They tend to be more of a problem for ranged characters because they're so resilient to ranged attacks. Against melee characters, not so much. Now, what I'm wondering is, as soon as we start opening that gate, yeah, you can see that it's glowing red, so something's going to trigger. I think we have the main lass herself doing some of the work. We do want T-Dog hitting things because then he gets charge attacks. So, I mean, 3 turns to open the gate. That's not too bad. Sure, we've got walkers appearing turn after turn, but wow, 2 walkers? There's the threat counter as well, so again, an advantage to bringing melee characters. You may want to check when that's going to tick over before you start opening the gate. Do it at the wrong time and you could well find yourself getting overrun. Bringing a character like Yumiko and just an all-range team might not be such a bad idea, because if you are stood next to whoever's opening the gate and you shoot at a target that is in range, and to which the person opening the gate has line of sight, they will still shoot, even though they're busy. Having wide area effect weapons is useful. I think things like the riot shield as well, which I gave T-Dog, good choice. It looks so bizarre. The pizza boy with a scythe. Why is a scythe a scout's weapon? It's really bizarre. Anyway. So this is why we kind of bring Glenn. Of course, he's capable of doing a couple of things all at once. Bringing Rosita as the leader, I hadn't considered that. You get a lot of movement options when you bring her as the leader. So you can really pick where you want your characters to be. And you get additional opportunities for searching as well. Huh. Hadn't thought of that. I hadn't thought of how useful she can be on these kinds of missions. But here we go. Now you can see. So pretty straightforward one. A couple of additional crates, so you might not get what you need just from searching the first 3. We had a tank on there. There is a threat counter as well. It's always important to remember whether there is or is not a threat counter. Totally changes who you might bring and how you might play. But we're halfway through. I'm kind of enjoying this little set of challenges. These have been pretty quick and snappy missions so far. Will it continue? Reroll tokens always welcome. Protect the looter from approaching walkers. Okay. Alright, I think that Mr. Dog might be more useful here. Obviously, if you can herd walkers, you can just stop them from attacking from a turn. So we've got an escort mission going on here. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Don't very often get these. Ooh, yeah, let's get that spiky hit hard, shall we? We cannot... can't really do much against him. See, we can't herd him. Can't kill him. But obviously, if he gets near us, he's spiky. So it's a recipe for being hurt. Really, really is. Got a goo. Obviously, he's not going to do the worst thing that he could do, which is to stun us by exploding. But still a potential problem. Tyrese, get a charge point, please, mate. Thank you. Yeah, is this... I think there have been a few rare occasions where we've done an escort mission on this game, but as part of a weekly challenge? I don't know. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think that having weapons that can stun is a benefit. Weapons that can have a big area of effect. Oh, he doesn't have to get to the exit. Only you do. Only your characters do. That seems a bit selfish. You let him do all the work and we're just running away with the stuff and not checking if he's alright? Okay, alright, fine. That's how it is. Still fun. Nice quick mission. Again, it's not going to take any longer than 4 turns, is it? Because that's how long he is searching that crate for. Dead. It seems like if you can cripple or ensnare the enemies, you can't really fail that. Connie! Let's give you the weirdo weapon, shall we? See what you can do. Brill. So what do we got on here? We got a metalhead. That's a little bit concerning, I guess. Should always remember to finish my people near Connie to get charge points. Well, I suppose they are all charged anyway. Look at that, man. The amount of kills that we can get with Rosita as leader, it's kind of nuts. Threat counter again. What you could do, bring weapons that reduce the threat. Things like hunter's bows. I've got that lovely sawtooth blade for my scouts as well. Haven't bought it this time, but that is an option. So watch out for things leaping at you from around the graves, like happened there, but nothing too weird or freaky on that. You just go into the exit. You just are. Lovely little stroll through a picturesque graveyard. What's the last mission that we're going to be doing? Behind bags. Reach the exit. Let's keep it going. Let's just keep it going with this fun little quirky team. I think these guys that I finished the distance on Nightmare with last time. Fun. Weirdly effective kind of little group. Yeah, Connie getting the charge points there. That's what she's all about. You, sir, are going to need a charge attack really to do any damage. Or, I mean, we can just kind of avoid you. But where's the fun in that? Yeah. Rosie. Yeah, do this. Teeming. Okay, so we've got a threat counter on this one. That seems to be a recurring theme. A lot, if not all of these missions have got threat counters. Obviously, if you rack those up, keep making noise, it's going to make things a lot harder for you. If you keep the threat counter to a minimum, or use weapons that reduce it, you are making life easier for yourself. So this is a fun set of challenges. I like there's a really strong theme here. All of the missions seem quite quick and punchy. And I don't recall having done this before. Again, could be wrong, but I don't remember doing this weekly challenge. Looks like there's a lot of fun to be had. So I hope that you and your guild do very well. And as ever, thank you very much for watching.